too is, look at the root difference here. This is an older, tougher stem. This is new. Now we'll still cut that off, but we're going to lose much less of this one than we are of this one, most likely. Okay? This is a really good spear. It's not tough and rooty like that one. If you want to get thinner, go ahead, but make sure they are dry. The thin ones dry out so fast. I saw yesterday at Vaughn's 20 bunches of thin ones, and I wouldn't get them. They're just too wrinkly and old. They're going to be tough. Now, my mom taught, oh, and keep the head in good shape. It's not slippery or rotten in any way. And, oh, here's one that's going a little bit bad. Not bad. You can actually eat that, but it's not pretty. You wouldn't want guests to have it. So I would break that off and not eat it, but the stem is good. My mom taught me to cut the bottom, but someone who knew asparagus a lot better says, you're better off just breaking it. Now, what you're going to do is find where it breaks. And you go, but you wasted all that. Yes, we did. Put it in your compost. You can turn this into tomatoes and peppers next year. But really, if you cheat and cut here, that's going to be kind of tough. And for your own self, you might not want that. I mean, you might not care. But for company, you don't want your company just sitting there chewing and chewing and chewing. So this just might have to go. And then put them in some kind of dish where they won't be, you know, something like this is too small. Kind of flat bottom, but they don't take much. If you just need a little emergency dish because you forgot, or I actually bought a vegetable yesterday, and I like organic, but I bought it organic, and it was so full of bugs. I couldn't. It was covered, I mean, like frosted cake.
I'm surprised they were selling it.
That's organic.
They never look. And organic uses no pesticides, but they should still be doing some product testing. Oh,
absolutely.
Anyway, didn't use it. It's not here today. So now I have a lot less asparagus than I started with. So you might have, this might have looked like it was enough for 4 people, but maybe now you want to buy another bunch if you have 5 people, 6 people, something. Okay? Asparagus, the classic way to do asparagus is to steam it. That is the way it's been done for ages and ages. And let me see if this is boiling yet, so I know whether to turn this down. Yeah, oh yeah. So I'll turn it so it just keeps its boil, and that's it. Okay, that's probably good. I'll check it again. They make a really beautiful asparagus steaming basket. It's like a strainer with holes in it that's tall. Maybe you, first time I saw one, I thought, that's a funny basket for silverware. No, it's not for silverware. But it's a tall pot, and you put it inside another tall pot, and you steam it with the tips up so that the tips never get damaged, okay? A lot of people don't want to buy a steamer. And of course, in the old days, we hadn't invented this wonderful machine. So there are lots of ways to cook it. You can put this on the barbecue. You can, my favorite way is seared in a pan so it just gets a little bit black in some olive oil, maybe some garlic. So I really like that.
Good roasted in salads.
Roasted is so good. So we're going to do it the simple way today, and I hope you don't mind. I think I'll leave the butter off. I think it's better with butter, but I want you to taste it without it. But we usually put a little butter on, and then if you have a fairly modern microwave, you don't have to know the time. This one, all I do is press vegetable, and it senses when it's done. But typically, vegetables are 7 minutes to the pound, more if it's a dense vegetable. And you go, well, I don't have any stupid vegetables. What they mean is if it's really, really hard and solid, like a beet, might take more, something light may take less. Leave your little hole to let the steam out so that you don't burn yourself, okay? And I'm going to do it the lazy way, and just put it in, press vegetable. These make good snacks, so I'll add it to... You
don't add any salt and...
I don't. Salt toughens most of these vegetables, salt will toughen them, okay? What salt does, and why you put it in some, is it raises the, the water gets hotter without boiling, so it's a temperature thing. But if it doesn't say it, don't. Like if you're cooking corn on the cob, don't salt it. Put sugar in. What it does is it soaks up in your corn. It's even a little bit sweeter, because you want your corn to be sweet. So, but salt toughens a lot of vegetables. That's not saying don't use it, just know when to use it. And I guess I don't, I grew up on frozen vegetables. Mother would always say salt the water.
Oh, that's
So as soon as I graduated over to fresh, I rarely use salt in the water, and I've not ever had recipes really tell me to do it very much. And we're more conscious of salt today, to where we don't want to just put it in for no reason at all. So that'll be done in a few minutes, and I'll cut it up when it's cool and put it out for snacks, because we can make that some finger food.